But if you guys have any questions, we're going to do the reaction and then we will come back. Because like I said, I'm going to keep this thing short and I'm going to answer any questions. I see one question right here. So, but I'm not going to read it right now, but we are going to look at this reaction. So Deacon. And Deacon, if you want to add something, let me know too.
Yeah. Reaction time with
think of some poll questions too, if you can.
For my whole self, no secrets and all, loyalty, faithfulness, everything that could make him happy.
You ever hear a Western woman talking about how she's gonna make her man happy? No. You know what we hear from the West? What a man can do to make me happy. What a man can bring to the table for me. What I can benefit. How I could spend his money.
Let me play it again because I think it kind of went too.
I can't.
I could offer my whole self, no secrets and all, loyalty, faithfulness, everything that could make him happy.
You ever hear a Western woman talking about how she's gonna make her man happy? No. You know what we hear from the West? What a man can do to make me happy. What a man can bring to the table for me. What I can benefit. How I could spend his money.
So, and I'll say this is true. I mean, that's the little difference, you know. I would say the women that got this more, you know, obviously you're going to hear a little bit of individualistic in there, and what can you do for me? It's not as extreme as the Western women because, like I said, our women here straightway, obviously they may have a Western mindset, but they are trying. They are not trying, but they're doing it. They're doing their very best to be more Eastern mindset, be more about not my will, but the husband's will be done, his desire be done. But they do have that in their hardwiring. They just got to overcome that. And then the more time they continue to walk this walk, we become a new creation. And so they are, because you've seen them become a new creation. Now in the Eastern, that is the first thing. Do I please you? They're more about, am I pleasing you? Does this make you happy? Is this how you like it? I mean, they're so about you that you as a man, all I can tell you is what I experienced. You as a man can't help but to say, what about you? Oh, never mind about me. What about you? Like you're now fighting between me and you, you know. And I mean, you're okay with you, but it's like, okay, but I wanna make sure you're happy and you make sure you're taken care of. And now they'll make the request known and they know how to do it, but it comes from a place on it's about the man. Clearly, I'm talking about hands down. That's what it seems like. It seems like it's really now. I'm assuming these women have wants and needs, and they know how to do it in such a way to get with them. Because by the time they love you, maybe they love bomb you, but they love you and honor you so much that I'll liken it to this if I can. It reminds me of Queen, the whole Esther, right? When Esther, she couldn't go to the king, right? There was a rule. You don't just go to the king being unannounced, right? But she did because of the emergency situation, right? Her people was about to be executed. She's trying to get word to the king. But the way she did it wasn't like, but I got to talk to the king. Boom, boom. No. She came in and the king said, hey, why? You know you're not supposed to come with the king. Why'd you come up here without being called on? I just wanted to see if you'll come to my house so I can make you some dinner. Oh. See, and then he kind of pushed his rule aside. Oh, no, it's okay. She's probably beautiful. And all she wanted to do, she risked her life just to invite me over to her house to make me dinner. Like, bro, you start like, okay, sure. Sure. Why isn't I getting that with the other women? He just had Queen Vashti tripping. And so now he's feeling a certain way. So now he replaced Queen Vashti with this woman who's literally risking her life to make him dinner. And I know I'm putting my spin on this stuff, but you guys go read the story yourself. So then he makes her dinner. She don't even do boom, pop it on him. She said, "Oh, would you please be so kind to come back tomorrow so I can make you something else?" Oh, sure. So she entreated him. And that's what I'll say. That women in the East, they know how to entreat. I'm just gonna let you know. So don't think they're not. They're still women, and they're trying to get what but they do it in such a way that you just kind of allow it. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So anyway, and then she came back, and then she told him about what was happening. And guess what? She got everything that she wanted from that man. to get justice and things. And it wasn't like she came with some bullshit. She came from something that was very genius. So she don't just use it all the time. She used it because this was something that required urgency and required the king hand on the stuff. So they don't abuse that. And so anyway, those are stuff. So if any women that's hearing me, I hope you guys hear it. Don't beat yourself up and say, I wish this and I'm not good enough. That's not what it's about. It's about saying, okay, it's good that Elder Kabir is sharing this stuff. Now I know how I've been thinking. Because sometimes, what drives us crazy is not knowing why we do the things that we do. Now like, oh, we've been trained and reared up to be individualistic, equality. And so if you went to this public school system or any school in America, you were trained to be individualistic. And so you were hardwired. But you can be reprogrammed. You can renew your mind.
Yeah.
And so thank Yah that's why I'm sharing. I don't want to keep this to myself. I want to share it. Your mind can be renewed. I would even say for my new woman in Africa, guess what? Even being a part of Straightway, you can tell that she was above the others. I don't know how to say the word I'm trying to say. Just even though with their culture, but
she stood out.
She stood out. Even how she handled me and how she was serving me, because like I'll give you an example. Like when she was making when I went to one of her family's house, right? And the women, they put the food out and then they just expect the men to go get it, right? Because everything is kind of closer. But she would go and serve me and get my food and do those things, which was even beyond what she was accustomed to do, but she understand how we do it at Straightway. And so even there, it was like, wow. So what we're doing here at Straightway, even in that environment, if you can just put it all together with the good attitude and not be individual, but be community minded, man, we will be like, you can see doing it Yah's way is even better than even the Eastern way. So it's not about being just Eastern. I'm just saying they got a mindset that's set up for success if they would just keep the commandments of the Most High Yah and be in their role, even the more so. But you got the Western culture trying to take over too, and set it for the beast system. So anyway, just want to share that. I mean, what that guy is saying is true. You sense that even with our women. But obviously, when you take our women here at Straightway and compare them to the American women, oh my goodness, it's night and day. So our women, at least, is on this side. At least they're in the same conference, so they're at least in the conference, but they're going to be struggling in the Eastern division. Now the Western division, they're not. You can tell they're not in the Western division. So our women at Straightway are more in the Eastern division, but they're going to struggle because this is not normal for them. But with time and with the renewal of the mind, with prayer, I believe that they will become contenders and even become even the best. So I'm excited anyway, but that's my reaction to that.